In Jackson, Mississippi, at the corner of West and Alexander, there is an oasis for homeless people. We have a home where we take in people who are homeless, who've fallen on bad luck, who've fallen into dire straits, and just sort of lost their way in life. We take them in, and I say to our home because we actually live at the ministry. So we take them in to live with us. And in the living with us, they begin to heal in that we live life every day together. So we're not just a shelter. We live with the people. We guide them, we talk to them, we hug their neck when they're upset, we welcome them when they come home from work, we help feed them, we eat with them, we just live life. In doing that, we provide a witness of Christ, and we actually produce results because for once in their life, maybe, they have structure. And they have somebody that cares enough to say when they're doing wrong, when they're doing right. So it's a holistic approach to homelessness in that people begin to heal, not just get back out there and get on their feet. That's not the whole picture. It's more healing from being out there. This entire ministry that we're in was a direct result of God flipping things that we did wrong and making this to produce fruit into the kingdom. I think when you've walked a mile in somebody else's shoes, then you know more about what they're going through. And that's what we've done. Roy and I were homeless in Atlanta, Georgia, in the hot summertime of 1987. We became homeless because of our own actions. Nobody made us homeless. We made ourselves homeless. And in doing that, I believe what God did was come in and rescue us and turn things around. I know a lot of people say God made me homeless to teach me a lesson. That is the farthest thing from the truth. And we know this because we've been there. And we saw what it's like to make bad decisions and then have God take those decisions and flip them and make something awesome out of it. Because this entire ministry that we're in was a direct result of God flipping things that we did wrong and making this to produce fruit into the kingdom. And I think possibly being homeless is the best thing that ever happened to us. Now, when you think of a homeless person, you usually think of somebody that's living on a park bench, that's drunk all the time, maybe, just not washing every day, and no place to live. But that's not what our definition of a homeless person is. The people that we take into the ministry are people who have fallen down in living life. They've fallen down for a number of different reasons. One of those being health problems, are the problems of spending money unwisely. So a lot of times people come here because they don't have a decent place to live anymore. Some people come because they're battered. They are homeless by choice because they choose to get out of a battered situation and come into a good situation. So they're pretty much choosing safety for themselves and their children, and that puts them homeless. Here at Wingard Home, we have a favorite expression for everybody that moves in needing help, and that expression is stay in your own lane. So we try to teach the people as they're coming in to look at their own set of problems and to write things down and make sure that they're staying in their own lane as far as what their plan is for their life. Now, success for most people across the board is going to be to get a job, to work and save their money, and to get on their feet. Now, what does getting on your feet look like? Well, for each person it may be different. Sometimes it's reconciliation with family so that you're able to rejoin a family unit. And for some people, it's going to be to heal from issues of feeling like you're not good enough, to feel like you can get up every morning and go to work and be successful. And success is not just about money. Success is about church planting. It's about getting involved in church units, and it's about getting involved in workplace. It's about getting involved back in your children's life if you're separated from your children. It's working a whole life plan, because you've got physical success, financial success, and then spiritual and mental success. So it all works together to put people back out in society. Now, we're long term because something like that is going to take at least 6 months to a year to accomplish successfully. And in doing that, it puts people on their feet without recidivism. We don't want to see that same person 2 years later saying, I messed up. That's going to happen sometimes, but real success says that that person moves out, gets on their feet, gets involved totally, and helps other people. Now that's really what success is all about. So I would say that as a person moves in and they get a job, they have clothes that they can wear to work, they get themselves fixed up. In other words, they dress better, they're healthier because they eat 3 meals a day, they're able to begin to feel better about who they are and what they can do. Then they start working. The next thing is to get a bank account, to learn how to save your money, then to begin to straighten up credit and old bills and things of the past. You want to get a car? Good idea. Jackson, Mississippi doesn't have a bus system that runs 7 days a week. To get a vehicle, you need to be legal. So we walk these steps out with every individual that comes through. What is your plan? What is your preference? Let's look at the options. And our job as the supervisors here, our job as the ministers here, is to show them the options and teach them how to make good decisions. The ultimate decision is up to them. The right to make that decision, that's theirs. But our job is to shepherd and guide and make available, opportunities so that they're able to make informed decisions about where they're going with their life. And that is a success. Now, once they've saved enough money, they have a vehicle, and they're ready to move out, then we take the donations that have come in, say housewares, blankets, bedding, personal care items, all those things, we're able to take those and give them to them. So we help them get set up in housekeeping, whether it's a couch, a chair, a table, lamps, anything like that, cookware, dishes, all the things that people have donated, we give them to start up housekeeping. And so therefore, they have a job, they have a vehicle, they have a place to move into, and they have all the things that it takes to set up that place. Now, that is success, and from that point, it's up to them to take everything they've learned and to move forward. Now, if you're saying to yourself, well, I think inviting somebody in to your home like that and helping them get on their feet is a great idea, but I can't do it. I can't do that. So what you could do is what many people have said to me is, I like the idea of people getting on their feet like that, so I want to help. So what I'm going to do is help you help them. And that works, and I think that's what is really meant in the body of Christ, where we're all working together, and some of us can't do what the hand does, so we do what a foot does. So we're all working together in one accord, and that one accord is to get people on their feet here at this ministry. So if you have a talent, a special talent or a skill, or you have something that you have that you don't use anymore, Wingard Home accepts donations of the things that we've been talking about: furniture, clothing items, anything that you have that you would like to give to help somebody get on their feet. From a fork and a spoon in the kitchen to a vehicle. I mean, we take all these things and give them away to people. Now, if you have a pickup, say you have bedroom furniture you don't want anymore, or couch, etc., just give us a call at 601-906-1976. We have a pickup truck and we can come and pick these things up. Or you can bring them by if you have, say, some bags of clothes and you just want to come and see what's going on here and see what we do with things. Then you come on by and bring the donations. We'd love to meet you and we'll show you around.